Sweety Pie, and welcome back again for my subscribers. I bet you're sick of this. Guess who's back? 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 Dun, 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 dun. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but I had to get into a more peppy mood. Oh, I should have brought a bottle of water in here, and I didn't, of course. But today we are doing a review. And it's kind of like a two-parter review, because not only am I reviewing the new mini Natasha Denona Star Palette, but I'm also going to look back into the past at the Natasha Denona Lila, which didn't come out very long ago, actually. It was only like 2 months ago, right? And then way back into the Natasha Denona Sunset. I have all three of these. I want to try Natasha Denona products so badly, so I bought these because, you know, they're the cheapest thing that they have. Although I did want one of her highlighters. I do have her little Blush and Glow. I do have a review on the Blush and Glow and the Lila on my channel already, and I will link it up here somewhere. But yeah, today we're going to review the Lila, or not the Lila, the Star Palette, and also I'm going to show you a look using all of the shades in the Star Palette. I think I used all the shades. But anyway, I'm going to show you a look with this palette, as well as today I actually have a mixture of like all of them. So I actually used the two mattes in the Star Palette for my crease. Then I used the NYX, their Vivid Bright Eyeliner, and it was in Bloodlust, something like that. I will put it down below. Hopefully I can remember that. I patted it all over my lid, and then I took this shade in the Mini Sunset. Is it Apollo? I'm going to say it could be Sunbeam. No, it's got to be Apollo. This one right here. I'm thinking it's Apollo, but God knows. Anyway, and then I took a little bit of this purple. This one is Raisin out of the Lila, and I just deepened up around the crease, and I freaking love this look. I also have a product from the Kat Von D Fetish palette on my inner corners. I used Rose Shock. So that is what you are seeing right there. Anyways, so let's go into like little deets about this palette. And yeah, obviously I think this was the longest intro ever. It wasn't even an intro, I just went straight into it. But remember to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you guys have any questions, concerns, anything like that. Make sure you comment down below. But yeah, anyway, let's go into the handy dandy notebook, and I'll tell you a little bit about this palette. The Mini Star Palette has 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. They kind of range, I think. Yeah, see, the Mini Lila palette had 3 mattes and 2 shimmers, and then this one, the Mini Sunset, had 3 shimmers and 2 mattes. So, you know, look around. They have pretty much a variety. Anyway, these are $30 Canadian, and there is 0.8 grams in each one of these shadows. Now, if you're thinking, oh my gosh, that's so little, the ABH shadows like Modern Renaissance, Subculture, the new Sultry palette, they only have 0.74 grams in each pan. So honestly, like, that's more product. So anyways, these are made in Italy. They are not tested on animals. There are 24-month shelf life, and these are not limited edition. They still have all of these palettes on the Sephora website as far as I know. Now, as for the quality of this one, and if I think that it is like a must get, one thing that I think is going to draw a lot of people to this, you know, one right here is this one in Cosmo. And it is that brown green that everyone loves. MAC does one of these pigments. And as for quality, like, they are on par. I think that if you really enjoy the like Kat Von D, like the really good Kat Von D shadows, or if you really enjoy like some of ABH's shadows can get up to this quality, but some of them cannot. These are so blendable, but they are so pigmented, and you really do have to watch how much you put on your brush, because if you're used to like really like, you know, you can build them up slowly kind of shadows, these are not going to be like that. Their shimmers are so shimmery, they're so beautiful and smooth on the eyes. I just cannot say anything bad about these. I do think when I did the first one, I wasn't quite as happy, but now that I have all three, I am so thinking, you know what, I should just depot these into my own little Natasha Denona palette, because in each one of these, there are shades that I love. The Lila palette especially, because it has those purples, but like really this shade right here, Cosmo, is amazing. I also really love, if I can get it open, this shade right here, which is in Orient. It is that green gold that, oh, that is so pretty. It's a very copper gold. Oh, I love it. And this one, I really don't know. What is that middle one called? Bellatrix. I feel like Bellatrix should have been the green gold for some reason because of Harry Potter. I'm a freak. But yeah, it is a very pretty inner corner highlight. And like, I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little dark in my inner corner, but regardless, it can be used in the inner corner, especially if you were darker skinned. I think you could definitely use this if you were medium to dark, because this dark brown in here called Atik, A-T-I-K, is really dark. Like, it can get to a very, very, like, look at that. Like, what? It can get to a very dark place, and I think that could deepen up your crease, or you could, like, if you're really deep, you could use it as a transition. I think these shades are going to show up on a myriad of different skin tones. Also, the packaging in all of these is a little bit different. Now, the Lila and the Sunset were in white packaging, and they're very, like, they're easy on the eyes because they're very like rounded packaging. It looks very kind of expensive. This one, although this one, the star, is in gold packaging, and I don't know which one I like better. Obviously the white gets dirtier, but like, even though like I literally just stuck my fingers after cleaning them for this video, and like, I feel like, oh, okay, I thought I was getting hard pan on that one. It freaked me out a little bit. It is totally fine. Anyways, so yeah, that is this palette. Let's go into the look I did with this palette, and then I'm gonna just swatch all of them for you guys really quickly so that you can see the colors. And yeah, then we will do my final thought. the swatches. I love these little palettes, honestly. They're so cute. And for $30, I think you do get a full look in each one. The only thing that I don't think that they include, which you do not need, is like a all over the, you know, upper lid shade to like set your concealer or whatever. Everyone has one of those. Go buy the one from Wet n Wild. It's like literally $2. It will be amazing. It's what I used today to blend out those shadows up here because I did want to like wing it out really far and make it like super dramatic. But yeah, anyway, I think that these are always a really good buy. And every time they come out with one, I am definitely going to purchase it. The quality is there. They really are good shadows, and I think you are going to enjoy them. I think the shimmers are really good with your finger, though. You can use a brush, and I have used these even without primer, and they do work really well. So I do stand behind that Natasha Denona shadows are really nice. Can you find cheaper alternatives? Hell yes, you can. But if you're looking for, like, you know, if one of these palettes really speaks to you and you're looking for, you know, something from Natasha Denona that isn't an arm and a leg, you don't want to pay $162 Canadian for, you know, one of her palettes, pick one of these up. If one calls to you, pick it up. It's really beautiful. The shadows worked great, and I was really impressed. Even though they say that like her, you know, shadows change, I find that these are pretty, like, these are pretty good. I wonder if I would actually like to see if the ingredients are different in all of these. They don't actually say it on the back, but that would be something cool to see. Regardless, I think that the mattes are, you know, all the way across really beautiful. I think the shimmers go on amazingly all the way across all of these palettes. And, you know, if one of these palettes calls to you in a way you like warm neutrals, or if you like the more blue tones, or if you like pinks and, you know, purples, you might want to go with the little lila. Anyway, guys, I don't have a lot else to say about it. Anyways, holy. And I hope you guys have a really wonderful day, night, evening, whatever. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. If you would like me to do any more looks or anything with these palettes, get ready with me. If you would like to see me using the Fetish palette, I will link that video down below because that video is already out. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful life, because I keep saying day, night, evening, whatever, and I'm like, oh, what else do I say? Anyway, guys, bye. Mwah.